All right, we got a big barn worth of crap today.
Yeah. Yeah, we got stuff.
Just indiscernible stuff on people's arms. 2 guys in particular.
Yep. And then one just random. But we'll get into that.
This is not a self-help channel. Just a quick up front there.
Yeah, this is like commentary. That's what we're doing.
We're not here to give you life advice.
No, we're just here to talk shit. All right, so anyways, here we go. First email. So, these are all poor choices made on this arm, and I'm looking to start my first blackout piece. Yeah. This was done in 2001. Sweet, vintage, I like it. The tribal outer and the inner were 2 sittings, 5 hours apiece. The inside of my arm was hamburgered, way overworked, and was brutal sore and scanned over.
Nice.
The color came out from the overwork. My buddy was apprenticing, and I was his first sleeve. I've attached a few I want to black out this whole arm. I had cover-ups of 3 girls' initials on my wrist.
Fucking stellar.
Yeah, and I wanted to do a hand piece to cover them up, cover them on my wrists. And the shitty skull also attached is my ex's name on my neck, and I wanted to do a red stamp of void over it, and it's spelled wrong too. Solid. Man, just solid.
Is that why she left him?
that's pretty great. Okay, so let's check this shit out.
Wow. That is crazy. Crazy.
What is going on in here?
It's one of the wackiest sleeves I've ever seen.
That's like, that thing where they like you can like dip a helmet in like that stuff and it comes out with the pattern all over it.
Yeah.
This is like you just dipped your arm in tattoo, like generic tattoo.
He's got
You know what I mean? Because it's like there's no rhyme or reason to much of this.
Yeah, that skull is bizarre.
Yeah.
That's one of the craziest skulls I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. And there's a name in there too, eh? Her name?
No, that's on the neck.
Where's that hiding? I thought I seen script in the skull too.
Let me find it for you. Whoa, that's crazy. Holy shit.
That's some scar tissue.
Here we go, yeah. That's where the skull has something in there.
Oh, okay. I thought I seen a script under the green too.
There might be.
I thought I seen some lettering. I could be wrong. Wow.
Oh man, that neck is wild.
Yeah. This is a bargain bin worth.
Oh, buddy.
I love how they have the decency to avoid the ditch.
The skull has a tongue in it.
You can't get it to stay in the ditch. I'm sure that's how it was said, too.
Yeah, oh yeah. This is pointless.
Fucking... What do you got planned for this piece? Oh, it's a full green skull.
Yeah, we'll just do a bunch of green skulls with skulls in front of it and spider webs.
Strange green background.
I mean, this was kind of you to let your friend do this to you.
Yeah.
This is like too nice.
He got more than he bargained for.
Oh, 100%.
I really like. There's varying degrees of like quality going on.
What's going on with this spider web fire thing in behind that?
I thought that was like dragon scales or something.
I don't think it is.
Or like a Rubik's Cube.
Wow.
It has the texture of like a Rubik's Cube.
Man. Okay, so...
Oddly, I think the tribal's the best part of this. Because at least you recognize the style.
And it's big.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's the tribal piece. Doesn't mean it's great. But
no. It's just at least big.
The rest of it is like really, really out of this world stuff.
Wow.
Like
wow, dude.
This might be one of the most unique sleeves I've ever seen.
Oh, that's a car.
It's a car. Holy shit.
No way. Holy cow.
Is it on fire?
Yeah, it totally is on fire.
So,
oh my god. This is all over the place.
I don't know if you should black this out.
It's kind of awesome. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
pretty incredible.
Like wow.
He didn't send us his other arm, hey?
No, I mean that looks more respectable, so I'm guessing he doesn't want us to talk shit about that.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess in this context that one will have to get a pass.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, blackout's great, but like wow, this would be something to save, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would
document this shit well.
Hold on to this.
Yeah.
You're going to be the only one in the world with one of these.
This is one of a kind, definitely.
Yeah, this is yeah, I just think even if you just keep adding to it. Like blast some new garbage over there.
I mean, yeah.
Drive a car up over the tribal.
I don't know if he's the guy that wants that, though. You know what I mean?
I think he's trying to fix his life.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think if you seriously want to start over, blackout is your best. But I don't know, man.
Man, does that mean he has to black out his neck?
Oh, anywhere there are tattoos should be blacked out.
Oh, buddy.
Like the whole thing, it should be factory reset.
This is huge. This is all of a sudden like not just a sleeve. This is like you're doing a lot.
Oh, I'm sure there's more danger hiding under the shirt too. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure that this isn't just contained to that arm.
Man, awesome. What a start.
Yeah, this guy is a champion.
Yeah, 100%. Very impressed.
Absolute champion.
Yep. I'm interested to see when he starts. Because, I mean, at the same time, this took forever to build and such stories, and then all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, I blacked it out.
Well, so the blackout is tough to start, too, because it's like, where do you start?
The wrist.
Yeah.
Just start.
Just get going.
Just get
to
that
work.
thing. Just get, because, like, really, just bottom up, man. Like, what are we going to do?
Just get to work, son. None of it matters now. You've committed to this.
Yeah, honestly. Start at the first tattoo and keep moving.
God, it's either the best or the worst thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I love it. This reminds me of that back piece with the green lady thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
these guys are bros.
Awesome.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were friends.
I mean, they're friends through our channel. Let's
part
say
of
that.
a club.
Okay, next up. I wanted your guys' critique and opinion on 2 American
Big
traditional
mistake.
sleeves. Yeah, and we tried some filler out on my wrists, but I'm on the fence about it because I feel American traditional needs space to breathe and to see the individual tattoos. My options are laser and fix what gets messed up, or I keep it, or keep going with different types of filler all the way up. Okay, so these are the sleeves. You want to start with the filler piece, or do you just want to go?
I don't know.
With what's going on here.
I like what I see.
This is quite the pose, though.
Jesus is, well, dude's buff.
Yeah.
All right, dude's jacked. But that Jesus could have been a lot bigger.
Yeah,
I mean, you got that whole upper bicep. Medusa is fucking huge compared to Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe she was.
Well, I just think placement-wise, this was very obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like, whoever did this, he basically gave this dude the middle finger when he walked into the shop. Hey, I'm going to fuck you up, son.
So many American trad artists do that shit.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, hey, man, you know what? I'm slapping this thing wherever I want to slap it.
You don't get a choice in this one, asshole. Yeah. Sit down.
I already drew it. The size is what it is. I'm not doing this twice.
Yeah, I don't know how you fix any of this. So you're going to need to laser or black out for sure. If you want to look like, if you want this to look great.
See, the thing is,
you're not okay with these looking hokey and awful,
Like, I this is where I kind of get confused as to like this whole idea of like American trad, right?
Yeah.
Because like, I get it. It's lined, and it's in that kind of artistic style. But like, this isn't what I think of when I think of American trad. This is just like line style.
Yeah.
It's like trad inspired more. Like, I mean, like there's. I don't know. It's not as like like they already didn't follow any rules.
Well, the line weight isn't there.
Yeah. So like
where's the line weight?
If you're not following the rules, you don't have to follow the rules.
Yeah, you've already gone away from it.
Yeah.
So you're in some kind of neo-trad.
Yeah, really.
But like not committing to that either because you're like still trying to restrain yourself.
Yeah.
It's like you're picking and choosing what rules to adhere to.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no reason to.
You can do whatever you want at this rate, but you will start losing pieces, right? Like that Medusa's harder to see because of whatever's down there.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that junk is.
Well, we'll look at it here. So this is that junk.
Well, look how good that looked at one point.
Yeah.
But like even then, it didn't look good. You know what I mean? Like it looked saturated, but like bizarre.
Well, it's
too small.
It is very small. But like, I don't know, man. Like it's just one of those like you. Now all of a sudden they're getting into the territory of you're building a whole piece, right?
Yeah.
And in that context, then you need to be able to see what portions are where, and this won't let you do that.
Yeah.
You'll have to like go up to it real close and like inspect rather than be able to see it.
Well, it was done in a way that would be hard to see from far away.
Yeah.
Right? It's like just looks like a mess from any amount of time away.
But
Which
I mean, like,
it's very strange to me because like you've got clear skin. I'm working on blackout now, right? So like it's hard to pull off clear for me.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably forgivable to not know what you're looking at unless you're right next to me.
Yeah.
But when you've got an empty canvas like this, an artist should be able to pull off something that looks clear.
I would tend to agree. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking more and more that way now as time goes on with what I'm doing. I'm looking at new work that's being done on like essentially virgin skin, and when I can't tell what it is, that's more of a knock than it used to be.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you had free real estate, and you did this to it. Like it's so hard to understand that.
Yeah, it's super confusing.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at. I can see it. I don't know what the hell it is.
Like, you could see here, when they didn't have the gap filler, all of a sudden that Medusa is easy.
Yeah. Yeah, you could see it.
So I understand his issue. I think this issue is now there. I don't know if I would be lasering.
I don't know, man. I think maybe some bolder lines, maybe some fresh color. You could bring it back to some degree, but some of these placements are just obnoxious. You can't change placement.
I also don't know why they jumped to filler right away.
I know there's
you got other
quite
spots.
A bit of real estate to do. But like that Jesus head is a perfect example. Because like, why is it that low on the arm?
Yeah.
Like that would have been better up here and then the whole bicep. The dude's got big arms. He's got... This Jesus would have fit Sarah's outer bicep.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
This guy's like jacked, and he's got this tiny little face.
No, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, they just do that thing of like, well, it's already drawn, it's already sized. This is what we're doing.
Size it's going on.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it, asshole.
Yeah.
Cash up front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you're not getting your deposit back, so
You fucking have this one or not at all.
we're doing Jesus or not.
He's got tons of real estate left. I don't think filler was on the table yet, even.
Yeah, I would agree,
So
but I mean, like,
lower on the wrist there with something else, like do another trad banger.
yeah,
You know, instead of background.
yeah,
I don't understand.
yeah. I agree with you. I mean, it's confusing, but yeah, you have lost some breathing room, and like, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily jump to laser right away, but like,
Whatever's happening on his chest too.
yeah,
Special mention for that.
yeah.
I don't know what any of that is.
I think there's an angel demon thing.
Yeah, it's like a demon woman and an angel woman.
I don't know what's in the center though. Not the easiest picture to tell what's going on.
It's so small.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's so small.
Yeah, yeah. Especially for like a big dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's got an impressive chest.
But again, that's like, was it just drawn that size? Was that what the stencil printer could do, or whatever the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, that's the paper size we got. So this is going on your chest. Like, there's all those
Such a
things.
fucking mean-spirited way to tattoo someone.
Yeah, I know. It's wild.
I got this paper. It's this size.
But that was so common.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That was the way that it was.
It's just you're putting this on someone's body.
Yeah, I know.
You hate this guy?
I mean, I don't.
You don't. But like the guy who tattooed him, it looks like he hated him.
It's just a vibe thing. You know what I mean? Like it's an attitude that some trad artists seem to have.
Some of those guys are in proportion.
Yeah.
Like on the other arm.
Yep.
That looks better.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But so like I think some hard lines and fresh color could bring that back. The other arm's just that's either blackout or laser, I think.
Or just like
I mean, man, that's crazy.
I just would have not made it so there's this like negative space thing.
Yeah, that's
Because
weird.
like if you did like black and shade off to kind of give it as if it's in the shadows, that brick wall's in the shadows, then all of a sudden you could probably bring Medusa back into frame.
The only time I can tell that's a brick wall is in this fresh photo.
Yeah. I know what
That's
you're saying.
the only place I see that.
But that's again like I don't know. When's the last time you've seen a trad brick wall? That's not really a thing that's easy to discern. You know.
You're asking? Probably never.
Yeah. So it's like
There's
okay,
probably a good reason for it.
this is a swing, but I don't think it's. I don't know. It's pushing things too close together.
Yeah.
But you could get some separation. You know what I mean? Like just black and shadow, and make it so that this whole monster thing is in the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just pushed away. And then you don't have to laser at least. So.
Yeah, I don't usually recommend laser, but like I don't think this guy wants blackout.
And you
so-
could test that out with a Sharpie on yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could just border it in black and then smudge it out to see
Go
what it
to
looks
someone
like.
else this time.
Well, yeah, I would.
Don't go back to this guy. He's done enough damage. Stop paying this man to fuck you up.
I mean, it's not
You're
a
gonna
bad
end up
little piece, but like it just
fucking
doesn't make any sense.
Laid out back behind the shop at the rate he's going. Okay, he clearly doesn't like you.
I think he liked the monster. You know what I mean? I think it wasn't about the dude. I think he liked this design.
Fair.
So, anyway, yeah. Good luck.